Hey y'all, it's TeriGigi, and today is just going to be a little bit of a chatty video. I have a lot going on. I'm preparing for company. Well, Scott's on his way home right now, and I just had a landscaping guy come out and give me some, well, he's working on some estimates to do some things for us in the backyard. And so I'm in that mode, but let me tell you what's been going on. And I'm going to upload this because I'm having company all next week. So when you see this on Monday, I'm having company and I'm going to be super busy. And then the day they leave, I leave the next morning for Florida. So if I miss a week vlogging or talking to you, you'll know why. But I will do a little bit of vlogging in Florida because that's always fun. And probably a little vlogging around the around here with my other grandkids, Luke and Layla. That is who's coming to visit with Megan and Craig. So I'm over the moon excited about that. Now I'm thinking I might, over this weekend, do a video on preparing for guests. Because last year around here, you know, we were just like having company a lot, and that was so fun, but I never really felt fully prepared or at complete ease about, I mean, I was at ease, but I just want to do better this year. I want to do better. And so I'm going to talk about that in a second. And I might take you through a whole video of planning for company, especially if you live in a place that has fun stuff to do. We've never, well, we lived in Florida, obviously, so there was Disney, there was all kind of things to do, the beach. But here, we're so much closer to all those kinds of things. So anyway, okay. What has been going on this week, though, y'all, has been crazy. My mind is so scattered. Scott and I made a big decision to scratch something that we were going to do, and I might do a video on that. I don't know whether I will or not, because we learned a lot through this process that we went through of this big decision. And, you know, sometimes just because something is really good and fun doesn't mean you should necessarily do it, even if you can. And I kind of want to talk about that because it was really a learning experience, and I'm able to relate it to young people too. So stay tuned, that may come up if I decide. But, so when we scratch that big thing, we have decided now to do projects around the house that we've been talking about since we bought the house. You know, we moved at the end of May. So we're coming up on a year of having this home. And last summer was just a whirlwind. It was a whirlwind of back and forth and getting settled and everything you have to do when you get a new house. And so now, so the winter was going to be project time. But then we had that other decision going. So we were putting money back for that. Now we're not doing that. So now we're saying, okay, we've wasted the winter. And now when we're going to want to have fun and go out on the boat, we're going to be doing projects. So but here's why I'm scatterbrained. You can probably tell by this video. I'm scatterbrained right now. Here's the thing. We have all these projects, but they all, can you hear my wind chime? I don't know if you can hear that. They all overlap. Every project is like a domino effect. For instance, inside the house, we're trying to decide, we want to do our master closet. But originally we were going to use the laundry room as the master closet. That was the original plan. And then move the washer and dryer to the barn. And the more we think about it, we're thinking, you know, no, we're not going to do that. So the laundry room is going to become washer, dryer, laundry room, and big storage closet. Nice storage closet. So now we're going to have to make ourselves fit in this tiny master closet. Y'all, it's 5 foot by 4 foot. Okay? That's pretty small for 2 people. But our lifestyle here is so easy breezy that we don't need all these extra kind of clothes. You know, we just don't need a lot here. And that's going to be for the rest of our lives. So Okay, we think we can do it in this closet. So I've been working on that closet, but that dominoes into the big laundry room. Like, what do we want to store in the laundry room, storage room? And then that dominoes into this side big closet here of what do I want to keep in there, because right now I hate that closet. I'm not doing a good job in there of organizing. I mean, it's organized, but it's not what I want. Let me just say, all these places have wire shelving, and no, stop with the madness. We're taking every piece of that out, you know? So everything's dominoing into each other. And as well, we want to build a covered area for the boat. And then we want to get the barn more useful. So then we're going to buy a storage unit to go behind the barn, so the barn's more empty, and we can do some different other things in there. And we want to put a window in there and maybe put some like temporary bunk beds back out there, so the grandkids could sleep out there, you know, because you can close it. There's an air conditioner and everything, heater. Anyway, so if you can see, and then we want to get a new hot tub. I don't know if that's going to happen, but so I had the landscaping guy out today, and I'm trying to make this tropical thing going on in the back, because we never sit back there. We hate it back there. It's ugly. So now we've kind of got a plan to do that back there and build a fire pit and all this stuff, y'all. It's too much. But and we want to install, well, we have a name now of a guy that we have automatic. Our driveway gates are automatic, but they're broken. Not the gate, but the automatic thingy on it. So we have a guy coming out to give us an estimate on fixing that. And it's a lot. Did you hear that? It's a whole lot, y'all. Speaking of which, let me just tell you, the armadillo situation something is up, y'all. At night, Scott's even heard it. It's crazy time out there. It's loud. There's all this scratching on, I don't know. And they are going up and down the side porch, just like I told you that Scott heard it and he goes, oh my gosh, no wonder that scared you. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll link a story time video above my head and you can go check it out after this video. Y'all, living out here is like you take your chances with everything. And something else I want is my golf cart. The golf cart now is back on the agenda. After we pick up the boat tomorrow and pay for its tune-up. I won't even go there. Okay. So all those projects are mishmashing together. And so what I do is the opposite. I should be doing batching. Like, only look on Pinterest at gorgeous tropical backyards. Only look at master bedroom closets. Only look at how to redo your laundry room. But I just do it. I just go all over the place. I don't even know what to say. So the other thing that I wanted to talk, I know what I wanted to do. When I went to New York City, y'all, don't mind my ponytail holder. When I went to New York City, I think I Instagrammed a picture of me standing there in front of Tiffany, and I never showed y'all what I got at Tiffany, so I thought I would show you. It's this bracelet with the blue heart on it. This is my stack, my favorite stack I wear all the time. This is a bracelet I'm obsessed with that Fancy gave me, a woman that I met online, and on this side of it, it says Soul Sisters. And then this is just my watch. And then this is my ponytail holder that lives with me. And yes, I do have a cute bracelet with a ponytail holder that I could wear. It bugs me. I can't wear it. So there you go. Okay, so now I think I'm fixing to meal plan for my company. I've decided that something kind of easier to do with everybody that comes to visit is have some signature dishes that I can do on repeat with people that come visit, because they're all different people, right? So they won't know that I've served this dish 4 other times this summer. I'm thinking the shrimp boil might be a regular thing, because that's not something people have very often. But when you come out here, you want everybody wants seafood. So last year, kind of our signature were ribeye steaks because we have this weird meat market in the, not meat market, but meat counter in the back of this bizarre grocery store. Y'all, I'm telling you, you take your chances out in this country, over here in the country where we are. And so they had the best, they're well known all over the place. They have the best ribeyes. So we did ribeyes for every company that came, pretty much we did steaks. So now I think we're gonna do shrimp boil. I think something else we're gonna do, and that's pretty easy. I think something else we're gonna do with company now is pulled pork, Cuban food, because I miss that so bad from Tampa, from living there. You know, we always had Cuban sandwiches and Cuban pork and rice and with the mojo sauce, I think you used to call it mojo sauce and everything. So I know how to do that. So that is an awesome crowd pleaser. So what I'm gonna do is come up with like 4 meals that I can write down and have my list. And every time company's coming, I have my list of the 4 meals or whatever it is that we can do. So that's something I'm gonna work on right now. I also wanna make a signature drink for the Mermaid Cottage. You know, we do the pina coladas and everything and the frozen margaritas with the Margaritaville machine that we have. But I want something different. I don't know if many of y'all remember the story of my friend Sheila. She was part of our group of friends that would go to the beach together and that hung out together all the time in Florida. And she passed away. But she was really good when we were all getting together about always bringing something special or different or fun, you know. And she had this, there was this drink she made us one time at her beach condo in Clearwater Beach. And it was this blue, I don't know what it was called, Hypnotic. And it was the most gorgeous blue color. And I think she mixed it with pineapple juice and maybe one other thing. So that might be our signature drink because, you know, in honor of Sheila, whenever we all get together, I may have that at the Mermaid Cottage because it is a most beautiful looking drink because it's this icy blue color. So I'm gonna get a signature drink going. What else am I gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna plan outings. I'm gonna have I already have a list of outings for anybody that comes and visits and wants to go do something. And I've actually researched free things to do in the area. And so there's some of those kinds of things. You know, obviously the boat is free other than gas. The boat, taking the boat out is free. Kayaking is free. Going to the beach is free. Just all those kinds of things. Having a cookout out back, if we build our fire pit, is free and so fun. Our neighbor had one the other night and had a bunch of neighbors over and it was so much fun. And we just had we didn't just have hot dogs, y'all. We had sausage from that meat market that that meat counter I was telling you about. It's the best stuff I've ever had. Unbelievable. And there's another sausage out here in Alabama. It starts with a C. Y'all, it is so good. I think it starts with a C. My neighbor over there had us over for drinks and snacks because she lives on the water. So we walk over there and we sit out on her back porch right there. And it's so fun. And she had fried up this sausage. OMG, it was so good. Another thing I want to do is people always want to gel on the front porch, which I do too. It's awesome out there. But when Luke and Layla and their parents come, I'm thinking of, if it's not too cold, I'm going to set up, we have a long like utility table, like a Costco table in the barn. And I'm going to put it on the front porch and put chairs around it. And we're going to play games out there like Uno or something like that. And I think that will be so fun to still be on the porch, but at night, you know, maybe playing Uno or something with the fire lights on and everything. So am I making you want to come visit me too? So I'm so thankful and grateful for this place and I want to share it. But what I want is for people not to feel like they're coming to visit relatives or something like that. I want them to feel like they're having a mini vacation, that the only thing they have to pay for is their transportation. Once you get here, you know, we supply everything. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. Oh, back to the Cuban food. This is a funny thing that happened, y'all. There's another place out here that's super janky, and it's just old. And they serve breakfast, okay? And Scott's obsessed because it is amazing. And it's so crowded, like you have to share tables with people, and it's not a big place at all. So they just have the best breakfast. Well, one day, Scott and I were driving past. We took Barry and Daddy Ann there, and then I think we took someone else there. Oh, my brother and my mom and dad and everybody, we all went there when they were here. Well, one day Scott and I came over the bridge, and there it was, and he said, let's go to lunch. We hadn't had lunch there, just breakfast. So we went in, we sat down, you know, and had the typical things like Cuban Reubens and club sandwiches and all different kind of things. Some unusual things that I don't know what it is, but they had a Cuban sandwich. And I went, oh my gosh, Scott, I never see Cuban sandwiches that often outside of Florida. And I said, do you think it's any good? He goes, Terry, Florida is 2 miles that way. Probably it is good. So I said, oh, you're right. But you know, down in Florida and everything, it's more Cuban-y, I guess, the food is. But y'all, the sandwich, let me explain. So I just said, oh, I'll have a Cuban sandwich. Okay, Scott got the burger. I took one bite of my sandwich and I went, I don't even know how to say, I can't even speak about it. I can't even talk about it. It was so good. And I was eating it, and finally Scott took a bite and he goes, oh my gosh. And I said, this is so weird. I'm gonna ask the waitress, what is different about this Cuban sandwich? Because what it was sweet and salty. And most Cuban sandwiches don't have any sweetness to them at all. So I asked the lady okay, this place is family owned and has been for years. So every waitress looks alike. And I noticed that one day. I found out they're sisters and everything, cousins. They all work in this place. And I said, hey, you know, can I ask you a question? And they're real proud of it too. You know, they're proud of this joint, as I call it. And they said, hey, I said, hey, what is up with this sandwich? I can't figure out what is going on. Why is it sweet? And she said, oh, it's because the chef, probably her dad or her granddad, he squirts honey on the grill before he puts your ham down to fry it up. Because a Cuban has ham in it. Y'all, he fries the ham in sugar or honey. Mind-boggling. Then I said to her, well, where do you get the Cuban bread? You know, where do y'all buy this Cuban bread? It's perfect. I love it so much. And she goes, well, we make it here. Y'all, now I think I can go down there. I can call them up, she said, in the morning and order some Cuban bread and just go pick up a few loaves. Y'all, it's like Tampa's coming to me. It's so exciting. So that's something else that I want to do. Yeah, so, and one more thing I got, y'all, in the mail, I should say. If I show you getting everything together for company and do kind of a video on that, I'll show you. I ordered some cookie cutters, a mermaid tail, a shell, and a starfish. And so when Luke and Layla are here, they're going to sit at the bar, and I'm going to go ahead and pre-bake the cookies and then let them decorate the cookies. And I have all these sprinkles and everything. So I'm really, really excited. The only thing that's a huge disappointment for my grandson, Luke, he called me the other night and he said, Gigi, I want you to know what I'm looking the most forward to, and I cannot wait. And I said, what? And he said, I want to pick the oranges off your tree. See, when we went Thanksgiving, we took a big bag of oranges off our tree. And everybody was eating them and going crazy because they were so amazing. They were like the halos. I can't remember, Satsumas. And he goes, what do you, I said, oh, Luke, there's no more oranges. And he goes, what do you mean? And I said, well, we picked them all. They're gone. And he goes, well, can you get more? And I said, not till next fall, you know. I said, the tree's already bloomed. It's already got flowers. The lemon tree's got flowers and this tree's got flowers. And I said, it takes a long time to become an orange. And he was so disappointed. I felt so terrible. But what do? Maybe I'll just buy some and put them in the fridge for him. But yeah, that was fun. They're coming back this summer for 2 weeks for Camp Gigi. OMG, do I have so many plans for that. I can't wait. And Lorelei's coming, obviously, but I'll see her next week after they are here. So I'm going to be on Grandkid overload for about 2 weeks coming up. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If I miss next Monday, you'll know why, but maybe I'll pre-record something. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.